Soldier Boy. Triangle. Oh, that's time. I'm pressing one more. What's up with cold? Ah, he didn't move. I wasn't saying he moved.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Oh, that was cold. If you start moving slowly,
Don't let him shoot that.
oh, that was almost.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. this.
Well, excuse me. One more.
Don't worry about it, keep shooting that. What's up with that? I'm dropping buckets all day.
Come on! What are you... Bro, MP, come on. Your confidence is gone now. God, come on. We're here. We're here. Yo, keep shooting that.
Just like that. Let's go. I'm not keep doing this sweat out here.
Hey, don't worry, let me keep telling you that.
That's every time. One more.
Y'all ready to lose?
Yes. Easy work.
Good, MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
I was throwing rivers.
If you're interested in attending an upcoming game, please visit the team website or ticket booth for availability. Suns fans, be sure to be here at our next home game. We'll be doing a special giveaway where the first 10,000 fans will receive a Phoenix Suns t-shirt. Don't forget to download the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, the Gorilla and the Sun Dancers. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Gorilla bobblehead. Don't forget to come out to our games on Game Zone fans. Everyone in attendance will get their favorite.
I'm sorry, bad.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, they've got Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal's out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3, small forward. Look for Phoenix. Richards comes in for Plumlee. And it's O'Neal in for Kevin Durant. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Reeves. So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Beal with some nice D. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. LeBron with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Hayes with a screen. Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Again,
Oh my God, I was fucking close.
Right side Jones. Inside Beal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Jones against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Jones. From downtown, Richards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Beal. And the layup is good. Beal's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
The open shot. Doncic nails the wide open jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Beal. Can't hit the step back J.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Tie game and some big points being put on.
What's up?
We're going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Jones in for Morris. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Len. James comes in for Finney-Smith. MP's checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. We've got Mason Plumlee. Tyus Jones is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here is James. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to connect. Just 5 on the clock. Back to James. Blocked.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Dunn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now, here is James. They grab their own miss. And here's Connect outside. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Allen pass to Dunn. Out to Beal. Back to Dunn. Pass to Jones. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Here's Jones. Yes, it's good. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. About 7 seconds separating the
Fuck
shot.
out of here. What was
By
that?
himself. And then Beal with the dunk.
There are so many ways that Bradley Beal can beat you.
Lakers trail by 13. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the middle. Here's James. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. James has got 6 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back with you shortly.
I'm not delete this one.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side.
And now, here's the player of the week from both. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And with MP's checked in for the Lakers. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
The Lakers with the ball, coming off a Suns make. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And here's Doncic outside. The Suns clear it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Plumlee. Outside Durant. There's the triple. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard. But his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Durant. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in for Hachimura. Beal outside. Up and over Doncic. Beal, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Gotta get done inside. MP.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Jones against Doncic. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room to the inside. Here's Richards. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to MP. James outside. MP, a screen on Allen. Back to MP. Oh, Beal picks his pocket.
Fuck out of here, dude.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Morris, he's checked in for the Suns. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for James. Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. Here's MP. Easy jumper from very short distance.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Field, a pass to Morris. And the basket is good. Morris has got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Shot is good by Reeves.
3-point field goal.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same in the
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Lakers trail by 7. They've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
The 3, James. The rebound by Allen. The Suns lead by 8. Pass to Durant. Richards with a screen. Pulls up. That's good from Allen on the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Allen's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. MP, a screen on Morris. Out to Hachimura. James inside. He's against O'Neal. And here's Connect outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Allen outside to the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass.
Putting
it right where it needed to be.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the hump. The Suns making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in. And there's James from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th. Richard, if the 3-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Lakers trail by 14. James passes to Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. Hits the trifecta.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Jones with the ball. Vincent picks him up to the paint. Here's Durant. Some solid defense from James.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Vincent passes to Hachimura. Down low. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
The getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to...
Close game sees Phoenix taking this one. That was an
Still with
incredible
4,
night
6
of
points. Couldn't do better than that. That shit garbage, man.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games.
Hit the shower. Wash it off.
Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad. NBA got me busy. I'm MP.
There he is, the king of New York.
Nah, it's not like that.
Yeah, you're more of a team first type of guy, right?
I mean, I can take over a game.
There's no doubt about that one, man.
Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving.
Right. You put people in positions to succeed and then hold them accountable on top of that.
Yeah, but first you got to hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up.
So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you?
Exactly.
Got it.
8-6. like that. Alright, yeah. Come on, what the fuck?
What up, Energy? It's real. Legendary. Catch it slipping at the light. Make his car stop. Take his engine block and cut the car off. Call that crap. My brain like a new car that's a drive with no park options. Make a car reverse from it. Say you want been up. You still gave boys enough time to drop. Not a like a bad kid. I put it down. I broke my cousin Tim. I put it down. My little dog on Section 8. I put some wink on it. They say I talk about the same. Well, that's all I know. If you ain't pops, keep that. Bro, them all out. You ain't spinning blues, keep your bread, bro. That's all I want. All I really talk. Making bros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My got mad, told me to leave. Dog's been to. I'm finna. I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4", yo. Put you out the crib again, what you pay rent for? I pay. She ain't call, I need you for. Hey, I got a problem 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Me to take everything, watch sun watch. I swear to God, I ain't wanna beef, I'm all for it. Let's get these cribs, they take the fun out of it. Hey, that lame is if you hope you stand. That's what keep interrupted. She let you went to sleep, I got a game to say. No job with jury, I'm hustling, looking flames. Might as well right on your forehead, I got to sell. Hey, that dumb is I bought some.
Y'all said it, man.
You booming every time you put 100 up. 2.5 million strips a month, look like I'm coming up. Paranoid. Oh, his car was right next to mine, thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city next. Mike the runner up. School that I was living for 3 months. Summer up. Hey, I hope you understand me. You can type cribs, you must not love your family. Man, my mama keeps it. I love my grandma. Yeah. You better listen to the dumb boys. You know what's going on. It's our year. Matter of fact, it's our world. It's over.
TV. In the My Career storyline, you come across a lot of NBA players, one of which is Scoot Henderson.
And we caught up with with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains you be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart to pour you. First time I saw you.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Pass to Neesmith. A deep three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Nesmith. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Count it. Good.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Nesmith. 14 points his last outing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Back to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Count that one.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Nembhard. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Halliburton. Doncic grabs the miss.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Reeves. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And Hayes comes to help. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Lakers making a switch here. Now Los Angeles with it. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
A big round of applause.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. He can't get it to go. Good D by Finney-Smith. James, right side. From deep, Reeves. That shot, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton on the wing. Goes up on the wing. Nembhard, good.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Siakam. From deep three-point land. And no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Doncic outside. And there's James from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Connect. Launches a 3. And he buries his first look.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nembhard outside. Here's Mathurin. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Indiana making a switch here. And it's a Lakers ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Right side, Finney-Smith. Outside, Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. 6 on the shot clock. And Toppin pulls it down. Now here's Halliburton. Nice shot by Walker.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Good if it goes. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. And we'll get the second.
The Pacers. 6.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Reeves with the ball. He's scoreless. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Reeves. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Reeves has got his first 2 points of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Halliburton. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Indiana misses again. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
On the wing, Hachimura. No one near him. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Halliburton, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And here's Doncic outside. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Mathurin. And And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Reeves. To the middle. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. There's the three. Buries it from three. Reeves has got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Toppin pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Mathurin. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves. And the three off target.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Reeves brings a double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Nembhard outside. Good D by Doncic. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's the three. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Pacers trail by 15. Here's Halliburton. And he drives in. Doncic grabs the miss.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
3-second violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second.
Him while recording his scene. He gave us some tips on how to
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stuck ill at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down. Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stuck.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers, back on the road tomorrow. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Spins. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Taken away by Hayes. And here we go. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Holmgren with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. No good. Excellent D there from Williams. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Got one on Holmgren.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. To end the run. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Out of bounds. Thunder ball. Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
That's a shot clock violation. Los Angeles ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now here's LeBron. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Connect. It's deflected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Here's Doncic, still without a basket.
Jarrett Vanderbilt.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Now Connect. 6 on the shot clock. Reeves outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Vanderbilt with the rebound. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. No good that time. So it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off again. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Lakers leading by 6.
That should work right there.
Pass the ball. There we go. To the left wing. Connect with it. Back to Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. And Connect gets it to go. Connects. Got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Inside. Finney-Smith. Yep, that one goes. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Connect. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Outside, Williams. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 7. Finney-Smith with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Reeves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Doncic outside. Just a good one. Back to Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Goodwin. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution for your Lakers, Jackson Hayes.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Up top, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 to shoot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
That's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now here's James. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Not the first, certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. James looking it over. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Driving inside.
Wow.
So it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. To the wing right side. Doncic outside. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Lakers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low.
He doesn't like he ain't got nobody else on his team.
Here's Hachimura. And he lays it straight in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Offline with his 3. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never...
I'm making it so easy for me.
NBA 2K. Take a look.
That's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience.
Scoot, welcome to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you here. Now, you are here at the mocap studio shooting for My Career in NBA 2K25. How excited are you?
I'm really excited. I always just used to watch videos when I was younger, growing up, seeing them do the actions, and then it, translating to the game. So now that I'm here, it's kind of like a dream come true. During the draft process, I think that was just in my head the whole time. Me being in the game, my family being able to play as me on the game. So, like I said, dream come true.
Like shaking Adam Silver's hand and being yeah, I'm going to be in NBA 2K. I like that.
All right.
So talking directly to a player who has you on their team, what is the best way to utilize your skills in the game?
To have the ball in my hands. Just use me the whole game, whether it's offense or defense. I hope they don't got my stamina too low on there.
I know, it's going to be good.
But yeah, I think you could just make plays with me. You could take it to the rack, jumpers, it don't really matter. I do play the game. I'm really
Damn, I want to go get me a beer, but fucking tournament is going on. And these niggas. Where'd my phone go? Ugh.
good, MP.
Oh. Oh my God, it seemed like he was not moving back. No way. That's who I was gonna run with. Alright. Damn, okay, let me see.
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here we go. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Doncic with the steal. Looking forward to seeing these two Western Conference juggernauts duke it out here tonight, Doris.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's an elevation in terms of what it means in the standings, but it also... Wow. Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism we talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Dort, left side. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Fuck, you're supposed to make that.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just
Why you? Oh my God, man! I'm not. What the fuck, dude?
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, the drive by Doncic and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Lakers making a switch here. To the inside. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Dort on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Hartenstein. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report.
Almost had that
And
one.
finish off by Finney-Smith.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Reeves, and it's blocked.
Boy, Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Finney-Smith.
Wow.
Still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Down low, Williams.
Come on, Williams.
Can't hit from in close.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Thunder trailing by 3. Wiggins surveying the floor. Snatched away.
Fucking, oh my God, man.
Right wing. Here's Connect. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Pass to Vincent. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How you missed that, man?
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Pass to Connect. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Inside, here's Hachimura. And the basket is good. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Pass to Caruso. Rebound the
Man,
Lakers.
this wasn't like that.
Doncic right side. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Not trying to let that nigga
We
shoot
know
his
this
three.
is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
JJ
Fuck, I
Redick
went out of
calls
bounds.
timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. That'll be a 5-second call. Over in the corner, Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Doncic has got 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Back to Hayes. Reeves outside. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending.
Damn, I ain't touch me with a blunt. Let's this shit up real fast.
It back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Thunder trailing by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hartenstein. Right side, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Wallace. Shoots over Doncic. Wallace misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Pocket 2. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to James. Tough shot in close.
That nigga tapped that shit inside. Come
Boy, the
on, man.
poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Dort. And it's LeBron
How
James.
the fuck did you miss, man? Fuck.
On the wing, Doncic. Latrey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein.
This nigga garbage, man.
Shot after shot. They
Get the
couldn't
fucking
get
ball.
anything to fall.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Inside. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 6.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here.
I know I should have won with Boston. Boston would probably been better.
Lakers leading by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Tries again. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
That's a good one. Now Vincent. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. For the tie. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Here's Vincent. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the inside. Caruso. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Caruso's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Substitution on the floor.
And the Thunder with the possession here. A 2-point game. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. The 3. That shot missing. Now Reeves. Still yet to score.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Wallace. No good on the last second attempt there. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll return shortly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Vincent. Finney Smith with it. That's a good one. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Hachimura in the corner. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wiggins has got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. That's a good one. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Wallace outside. Now Caruso. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
Put it like that.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Back to Joe. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to him.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Doncic. And Doncic is right there. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And contact on the shot. So shooting free throws.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Pass to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
In the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
They retain possession. Back to Wiggins. Goes back up. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Wiggins missing. Here's Los Angeles now.
If you want to do that,
on a 13-5 run here.
Yeah.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Reed. Lakers leading by 8. Here's James. James slams it in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance.
Holmgren. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Here's Doncic. Driving inside.
Rui Hachimura.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And
this nigga sucks. He let the computer do everything for him.
I think he a pretty hostile environment.
I think I let the computer do everything for him.
I think I can hit shots at least. I might not got like the cheesy dribbles, but I can hit a shot.
Fall out to update shoelaces, young fly lip, got rich out suitcases.
Fuck out of here, man. You suck. That nigga gotta let the computer do everything for him. Alright, let's go smoke. Oh, where's the remote? Oh, I see something. Oh. With this? Okay. One's like that. Hold on, man.